A case of animal abuse gone too far. Tonight, the man known as the Hidalgo County Cowboy is trying to save the life of another animal. He says this may be the worst case of neglect he's ever seen. Channel 5's Carolina Cruz spoke with the cowboy about the rescue.
Theo Martinez, known as the Hidalgo County Cowboy, says he can tell when an animal is well kept. He says the cow rescued from a road last night was in terrible condition. The Hidalgo County Cowboy works around the clock. He frequently responds to calls of loose livestock. Yesterday's call kept him up at night, not because he was working, but because the sight was too gruesome to forget.
I think it's one of the worst sights I've seen of an animal's condition.
Martinez believes the animal was neglected.
The cow was missing its nose, an eye it could no longer see from, its ears, and tons of maggots on its face and under the skin on its forehead.
The nearly 3-year-old red Brangus weighed around 500 pounds. Martinez says that's only a third of its expected weight. To top it off, the cow had a 25-foot chain tightly strapped around its neck with a lock. Mercedes Police Chief Olga Maldonado says folks need to report all forms of animal neglect and abuse.
A person can be arrested because it is against the law. And like I said, the best thing you can do is always report it. Get it off your hands, report it.
Veterinarian Jack Valerius says the wounds appear to be weeks old. He says wounds at an advanced stage are treatable, but the animal will suffer and may not recover. Martinez says there is no excuse for animal neglect.
I imagine they had enough time to heal her. There's no excuse to say they couldn't catch her because she had a chain. Secondly, there's no excuse to say they couldn't take her to a veterinarian because we have one here in Mercedes.
The veterinarian recommended the cow be put down as it would continue suffering and likely not recuperate. Mercedes Police Department says they're looking into the case and hope to track down the owner. If someone is convicted of animal abuse, they can face jail time. In the studio, Carolina Cruz, Channel 5 News at 10.